Queen Victoria's children reshaped Europe. Through marriages and dynastic ties, they linked Britain to courts from Berlin and St. Petersburg to Madrid, Bucharest, Oslo, and Stockholm. This is how the grandmother of Europe changed the map, one child at a time. Victoria, Princess Royal, bright, ambitious, and deeply influenced by Prince Albert's liberal ideals, she married Prussia's Crown Prince Frederick at 17. In Berlin, she pushed gently but persistently for constitutional reform and academic freedom, often clashing with Otto von Bismarck. In 1888, her husband became Emperor Frederick III, but for just 99 days. Their son, Wilhelm II, rejected his mother's liberalism and steered Germany along an autocratic, expansionist course. Thus, Britain's queen became grandmother to the German Kaiser, who would face her own grandson in the Great War. In 1888, her husband became Emperor Frederick III, but for just 99 days. Their son, Wilhelm II, rejected his mother's liberalism and steered Germany along an autocratic, expansionist course. Thus, Britain's queen became grandmother to the German Kaiser, who would face her own grandson in the Great War. Albert Edward, the Prince of Wales, later Edward VII. Sociable and urbane, he married Princess Alexandra of Denmark in 1863, binding Britain to Scandinavia. Their daughter Maud wed Prince Carl of Denmark, who became Haakon VII, King of Norway in 1905, founding a new Norwegian dynasty. Their son George became Britain's George V, the wartime king, cousin to both Kaiser Wilhelm II and Tsar Nicholas II. Through Bertie, Victoria's line anchored the modern British monarchy and connected it across Northern Europe. Princess Alice. A compassionate nurse during war and epidemic, she married Louis IV, Grand Duke of Hesse, and raised her family at Darmstadt. Her daughter Alexandra married Tsar Nicholas II, becoming the last Empress of Russia. Alice carried the gene for hemophilia. Her grandson, the Tsarevich Alexei, inherited the disease. In desperation, the Empress turned to the mystic Rasputin, undermining confidence in the Romanov regime and hastening revolution. Through Alice, Victoria's legacy reached the Russian throne and into the tragedy of 1917. Prince Alfred, Duke of Edinburgh, later Duke of Saxe-Coburg, and Gotha. A career naval officer, Alfred married Grand Duchess Maria Alexandrovna, daughter of Tsar Alexander II, creating a rare British-Russian royal alliance. Their daughter Marie became Queen of Romania, a formidable wartime consort who championed Romanian unity at the 1919 Paris Peace Conference, when Alfred inherited the German Duchy of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Victoria's dynasty gained another foothold in Central Europe. Princess Helena. Her marriage to Prince Christian of Schleswig-Holstein linked Britain to the German duchies contested by Prussia and Denmark. Though less politically seismic than her siblings' matches, Helena became a pillar of Victorian philanthropy, nursing reform, the Red Cross, and practical, hands-on royal service. Princess Louise. Artist, modernizer, and independent spirit, she married a British subject, John Campbell, Duke of Argyll, tightening the monarchy's ties to the United Kingdom rather than abroad. Her childless marriage symbolised a different route to legitimacy, a crown closer to its own people. Prince Arthur, Duke of Connaught. The soldier prince married Princess Louise Margaret of Prussia, reinforcing ties with Germany, and served the empire across the globe, including as Governor-General of Canada. Through his descendants, Victoria's line threads into Sweden, linking Windsor, Hohenzollern, and Bernadotte histories. Prince Leopold, Duke of Albany. Brilliant and cultured but afflicted by haemophilia, Leopold died at 30. His marriage to Princess Helena of Waldeck and Pyrmont nonetheless continued the line. His descendants include Carl XVI Gustaf, today's King of Sweden, a living thread from Victoria to the 21st century. Princess Beatrice, the youngest, long her mother's companion, she married Prince Henry of Battenberg. Their daughter Victoria Eugenie wed King Alfonso XIII and became Queen of Spain. Hemophilia again shadowed the dynasty, yet Beatrice's line continues at the heart of the modern Spanish monarchy. By 1914, Europe's palaces were a family reunion. King George V of Britain, Kaiser Wilhelm II of Germany, and Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, cousins, all grandchildren of Queen Victoria, led nations into a catastrophic war. Victoria's children bound Europe together with ties of blood. History would test those ties with fire. This is the dynastic legacy of the House of Hanover's greatest matriarch, a continent shaped by family and reshaped by fate.